بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. So we finished off the secondary meanings of istifham that were mentioned in the book. But as I mentioned to you last time, there are a few more secondary meanings which are not mentioned in the book, which I think is worthwhile mentioning. We'll discuss those inshallah. The first is taqreer. What does taqreer mean? It's not in the book. هو حمل المخاطب على اعتراف بأمر له به علم. It's basically the mukhatab, he knows something. He knows something. And you want him to acknowledge this. For example, Allah says in the Quran, أَلَمْ يَجِدْكَ يَتِيمًا فَآوَى. So the Prophet ﷺ was an orphan. He knew he was an orphan. And he knew that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him protection via his uncle and his grandfather, etc. So Allah saying, did I not find, were you not an orphan? وَوَجَدَكَ ضَالًّا فَهَدَى. And we found you searching. What's the best translation of that? Searching. Meaning, the Prophet was not aware, like, what's the right way. So, we found you searching. فَهَدَى, we guided you. وَوَجَدَكَ عَائِلًا فَأَغْنَى. Did we not find you to be poor? And we made you independent. Do you understand? So all of these, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking, أَلَمْ يَجِدْكَ كَذَا أَلَمْ يَجِدْكَ كَذَا أَلَمْ يَجِدْكَ كَذَا. Why? So the Prophet ﷺ says, yes, obviously. And then what happens? He accepts it and moves on. Do you understand? Another example. أَلَمْ نَخْلُقكُم مِّن مَّاءٍ مَّهِينٍ. Sorry. Did we not create you from a very insignificant and a very belittled water, meaning sperm? فَجَعَلْنَاهُ فِي قَرَارٍ مَّكِينٍ إِلَىٰ قَدَرٍ مَعْلُومٍ. What's Allah asking this question? So you do taqreer. So the mukhatab accept this. And then obviously furthermore here, understand it to be a gift of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So taqreer is one purpose of istifham. Then the mukhatab is aware of something, but you ask him still so that he accepts this, that yes, yes. Okay? For example, another example is what? فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. Which one of the ni'mah and the bounties of Allah will you refuse? So what will they say? No, none of them. So again, you do taqreer. Again, to establish a fact upon the mukhatab. And that was targhib. Raghaba yuraghibu targhiban. I explained to you last time that raghiba fi raghiba and means to encourage, discourage according to the meaning. Targhib means to encourage. So here Allah is saying here, Man dha alladhi yuqridu Allah qardan hasanan fayudha'ifahu lahu ad'afan kathira. Who is going to give Allah a good loan? I mean, who's going to give money in charity? What will happen in the example? As a recompense, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will increase him multifold. So look, this is targhib. What's this question there for? Targhib. Similar to tashweeq, but in tashweeq, you don't want an amal. You don't want the person to do something. You just want to listen to what you are saying. And in targhib, you ask a question so he goes out and does something. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? Okay. To encourage. Another example is dua. It's a question, but it's a dua. For example, what did Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam say? أَتُهْلِكُنَا مَا فَعَلَ السُّفَهَاءُ مِنَّا. Are you going to destroy us because of the things the stupid people amongst us did? Meaning, don't destroy us. It's a dua. Do you understand? You following? Yeah? The last one here is arth. What does arth mean? You know in amr, one amr is iltimas. Not ala wajhi al-isti'la, but it's iltimas. That you're seeking and requesting from the mukhatab. So, the same way you have an iltimas and amr, you can have an arth and istifham. You're asking him on the same level, so he does something. For example here, فَقُلْ هَلْ لَكَ إِلَىٰ أَن تَزَكَّى. This is a mistake, shadda. So he says, قُلْ هَلْ لَكَ إِلَىٰ أَن تَزَكَّى. So he says, اذهب إلى فرعون. Oh Musa and Harun, go to Fir'aun. إِنَّهُ تَغَى. Because he has been what? Rebellious. فَقُلْ. And say to him, don't you want to purify yourself from this wrong? So it's istifham, but not an amr. But it's almost like an iltimas. It's a question. Like a proposal, basically. Okay? Yeah? Make sense? So those are some secondary meanings of istifham, not mentioned in the book. Do you go ahead?
Same level, isn't it?
Same level or a request, not on ala sabil isti'la. So basically this question is, basically he's trying to say, tazakka. Purify yourself from all this wrong. Leave all of this evil. Instead of saying that, he's saying what? It's like basically, you can say basically, this ars is for an amr. Correct? But the amr not for isti'la, but rather for what? Iltimas. So for example, hal antum muntahun. Are you not going to stop? That's an amr, isn't it? But that's isti'la. This is an amr as well, but not an isti'la, but rather for what? With iltimas, on the same level, more of a proposal, a request.
so basically, okay. But it depends. But it's iltimas in terms of its level, but
Yes.
in terms of its, what it's saying, it's.
Amar, kind of. Got it? Okay? بس. سبحان الله بحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.